Greetings and Rastafari blessedness. This is Empress with another Relocate 60 video. Now this video, yes, I had to think a while and feel a while, and I needed to have a particular framework for it. And a young brother by the name of Maverick, who I actually met last night on the internet, gave me a framework. And he said he was in service. And that's right on time for what I want to deal with today. I'm dressed in my traditional spiritual reading clothing. And for those who know the Orishas, you can tell which Orisha I am. So, yes, a sister in who I admire and respect was speaking about an experience she had. It was a taxi driver who was taking her to her home. She did not tell the driver where she lived. The driver said he knew where she lived because he can read people or feel people or join with people or particularly connect with people who are happy. And she was giving him directions that were in the opposite direction from where her house was, just to test him out. And I thought to myself, yes, indeed. How many of us are in service to the divine, the creative, the colour, in the way it expresses itself, such as this, spiritual, as in this particular way, this particular lane, yet concern ourselves with getting approval from our fellow beings, when it wasn't them who gave us the gift, when they were not there, when we agreed to our gift, when we signed to our gift. Yet, when we come to this earth, we get caught up in all these kinds of confusions and illusions, as if that person in front of us is of more a divine nature, more a valuable contribution to the gift that we've been given, the gift that sought us and the gift that we sought, you know? And the codependence. The gift is alive and vibrant because of our surrender. And our surrender creates the gift's aliveness and vibrance. So I made a choice a long time ago. Why this choice is so consistent in my life, I don't know, because I've been up, down, in, out, and everywhere else. I'm making inappropriate choices and destructive choices and fear-based choices. But when it comes to my art form, no. So I've been offered various things that dilute my art form when I am called, asked, or desire to express it. And I have not seen, not my daughter. I only have one birth child, not my daughter, who I love to life. No man. Not my spiritual children, who I love to life, and other people I have loved in this life. Loved to the max, to the base, to the foundation. Feel that to the ground, to the foundation. Loving down. Dennis Brown. And yet no one has come close to the love, the inseparable heartbeat of what I am, the divine, and the art form that expresses itself through that. So that took me then to how many sisters lie, hide, lie, die, as a result of abandoning their science, their nature. Our nature is the feminine principle. And there are many, there are many tools you can use to do that. You can use marriage to do that. You can use being a mother to do that, a physical mother, having physical children. You can use drink, drugs, work, business, be a particular family player. You can use about any tool you feel like. There are so many. So I question, what would I have gotten from this person that I don't get from my divine gift? What would it be? Yes, I was aware it would be temporary, but however, there was something in particular that I would have got from this person or persons. Have I sold or prostituted my art form? Prostituted as in, for me, prostitution isn't specifically about sex. It's about selling, giving away something of paramount value. So what would I have got from this queen had it have been me as the taxi driver and she, as a passenger? Well, she was the passenger. And what I would have got would have been approval, yes. And the feeling, the sensation I would have got would have been, I feel good. I feel I have impressed a one. And that feeling makes me feel good. So that means if I take away that feeling, then I don't feel good without that piece of input, without another fellow being's input, patting me on my back, I sure or wherever, and saying, yeah, man, you're good, you're good, you're good. On some levels, I think that's quite a human thing. And I'm human like everybody else. However, on another level, I feel you haven't really connected with your art form. Because when you connect with your art form on a particular way, on a particular frequency, you can feel those things, but you'll be able to... What do the brothers say in Jamaica? When I was growing up, it was rest back, dress back. Yes, now the brothers say bill back. Well, I don't know what they're saying now. I haven't been in Jamaica for 2 years. But yes, when you bill back and you look, you're able to see that is folly, that tiny, small, minute fragment of... worthless approval. So yes, sistering, yes, we need to clean up our performance because our performance is on the world stage. It's not about people judging us. It's not about people saying, giving their whatever word. It's about us giving. We're women. That's what we do. We give, we nurture, and everything about us does that. So give thanks, Rastafari, to my king man who made my pendant out of coconut. That poor darling. Anything me ask for, he does. Give thanks for all of you out there who are on the world stage, who are giving an incredible performance to humanity as we overstand it, and give thanks to myself and my divine that regardless of the various dysfunctional and inappropriate choices, Medea. So Rastafari, give thanks. Jumping hoops are not for me. Me would trip and broke my neck. Rastafari.